Hey, this is Shashank Jani, creator of Business Launcher Workshop, helping businesses grow. Welcome to Business Launcher Workshop, how to build a predictable and profitable business. It's a workshop I wish I had when I started. This is a 3-part video series, and I'm going to walk you through a series of mindsets, strategies, and tactics that have helped several businesses grow into millions of dollars, be it products or services. To get the best of this workshop, please download the PDF Breakthrough to Business Growth and also register to see me live at a free seminar soon. Now, let's see the framework for Business Launcher. For any business to be successful, you need 3 things: buying customers, making existing customers buy over and over again, and find new customers. So here's a 5-step system that will give you 7-figure income. First, you. Second, your market. Third, your marketing. Fourth, your people. Fifth, your systems. And in this video, we will cover you and your market. In the second video, we will cover your marketing. And in the third video, we will cover your people and your systems. What's amazing is that even if you use 20% of the program, it will work for you. If I were to ask you, how's business, how would you respond? Fine, okay, chalta hai, or the favorite I hear, things could be worse. Well, if things aren't bad, they aren't good either, right? You're moving, doing things, but they aren't getting you the results. So it's time to get things to a profitable way in a predictable manner. If you're just getting by, then please watch this video series. You may still be in a job or thinking or starting a business, or maybe started and haven't leveraged it to its full potential. You may be worried about launching a website, web hosting, Google, social media, and then putting it all together. That's exactly what happened to me. Sometimes it can get overwhelming. But there are so many wonderful opportunities out there for your business, be it products or services. But sometimes you wonder whether it will work for you or not. You see successful businesses and you wonder, how do they do it? With Business Launcher Workshop, we crack the code of launching your business and making it predictable and profitable for you. Who is the program for? It's for anyone who is thinking of starting a business or has started and has not leveraged their business. Either you have a product that you sell or provide a service, offline or online. There are 3 categories of people, and let's see where you fit in. It's for full-time business owners. You have wasted a lot of hours trying to make the business work. You're struggling and working too hard for too less money. For someone who has started a business and not leveraged it. Or you want to grow your business exponentially. You could have a team of 2 and more people that work for you full-time or part-time salary. What can Business Launcher mean for you? You leverage your business, relaunch your current product, innovate new products, or test new products or services. Second, it is for entrepreneurs who are on their own. We call them Solo-Preneurs. This is the right time in India for entrepreneurs. You just have to look around and see the immense success that entrepreneurs have found, and of course, the income that goes with it. You could be a coach, trainer, speaker, salon owner, dentist, general practitioner, a financial advisor, makeup artist, a teacher, real estate consultant, sports coach, just about anyone who has started a business and wants to figure out how to make a business predictable and profitable. There are 3 types of entrepreneurs in the business world. First, the people who are constantly making things happen. Second, the ones who watch things happen. And third, the people things keep happening to. No matter which of the 3 groups you may currently fall into, one thing is certain: you want your business to do more have more, reach further, and achieve a lot more financial and business success. The problem is, at all three places, most people don't know how to move up to the higher level, let alone the highest level. That's where Business Launcher can help. What does Business Launcher mean for you? Overcome your fears. Create a mindset of winners. Build credibility and launch yourself as a celebrity within your niche. Launch your business. Get leads, convert, and create income. Third, it also works for wantrepreneurs. Definition of wantrepreneur is someone who is gonna start a business, someone who wants to act like an entrepreneur, someone who thinks about starting a business all the time. Maybe you're an artist and student, a mom or dad at home. You have a hobby or a passion that you can now convert into a business that will generate income for you. What does Business Launcher mean for you? Understanding how business works, choosing the right niche, recognizing that your hobby, passion, or talent can be developed into a business. Why I created this? Because I wanted people to get started, to have an impact on their business, not just wait, hoping business would increase, but formulate a predictable way of doing business and making it profitable. This works for all products and services. If you wanted to write a book, promote your service, or build your brand, and you wanted more sales, yes, it works in almost all businesses. If you have a great product or service or a great idea, then you owe it to yourself, to your family, to launch your business. So let's get started with the 5 steps of how to build a predictable and profitable business. The first step is you. Yes, the most important component of your business is you. What is your top 3 desires? Do you want more customers, more sales? You want to achieve a celebrity position or create authority, position in your market? Or you want to share something? What are the top 3 reasons you're doing it? Well, for me, though I had a fantastic career, but I wanted time, more time to be with the family, a more purposeful giving life. What do you want? Time, freedom, financial freedom, or you want to contribute something significant? It doesn't have to be the listed points. What are the top reasons you're not doing it? Is it tech confusion about website, social media, negative beliefs about selling, lack of confidence, fear of speaking, no list, no traffic, no customers, tried before, failed, don't know how to sell? We'll take care of it. Or rather, teach you how to take care of it. Have you heard of the story, teach a man to fish and he will never go hungry? Yes, this workshop is going to do that for you and for your business. So let's get started. And as you go through this 3-part video workshop, I want to see how this applies to your specific business and your situation. I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did. I made many mistakes, not once, but over and over again. And I want you to download the PDF so you can go along and make notes. Before I get started, I want to tell you a little about myself. I am a business coach, speaker, and trainer. I work for large retail corporates having over 1,500 to 2,000 stores worldwide and help brands grow over $100 million each. And businesses reach over $1 billion. I've helped businesses grow all over the world. But it didn't happen overnight. It happened over a period of time. When I started, I did all sorts of jobs and I realized that I was good at one thing, selling. So I joined retail. I started in the trenches. I was selling ice cream attached to a self-service supermarket store in India. And in less than a year's time, I was promoted to be the store manager, not of that ice cream parlor, but of the supermarket, and I ran it efficiently for 4 years. This took me to an international career in retail. I got 4 weeks training as a store manager in London. I won the National Award for Best Sales. Within a year, I was promoted to area manager. Then, there was no looking back. I worked with top international brands like Aldo, Bally, Tommy Hilfiger, Charles & Keith, Mango, Pramod, and many more. Right from the first training in London as a store manager for BHS or a sales and operations manager for Aldo, to all the trainings that I have received in retail management and different business courses in Canada, France, and Dubai, has helped me to know what can help businesses. I've also worked with top businessmen that make a lot of money all over the world. And let me tell you that what you can learn from actually running $1 million or $1 billion business, you can't read from books or by interviewing people. I've traveled all over the world and set up businesses in Dubai, Singapore, Russia, all over the Gulf and India. I know what makes a business succeed and a business fail. I've been trained by the best in the industry, and I know that I have to give it back. So I have combined my 25 years of work experience and 6 years of entrepreneurial work and put everything together in the Business Launcher Workshop. I quit my job in 2012 and became an entrepreneur, teaching memory programs. Yes, it worked, but it never paid the bills. Yes, I had to learn the new techniques and processes of being an entrepreneur. So if there's anything about business, right from idea to implementation, you will get it. Apart from my experience and learning from the best in the industry, I have invested in my personal growth by attending seminars, workshops, training programs, learning from audio and video trainings, reading from books. I have learned that no amount of certifications and degrees help. What helps is getting to know what you need. That's the breakthrough. And then implementing it in your business. I know what works in business today. I don't want you to go through the same pains and mess I went through. So I have put in a step-by-step method which is very easy to learn, the Business Launcher Workshop. Of course, there are many benefits of being an entrepreneur or a business owner. You get freedom of time to be with your family. You can choose whom you want to work with. If you have a grumpy boss, you can quit your job. You can choose your clients, and you may have something to contribute. If you have a purpose, then yes, you can go and achieve the freedom of following your purpose in life. You can do what you always wanted to do. Yes, I love what I do. I meet and work with some amazing people. So, how do you make your passion, your knowledge, your talent, something that you love to do and make it into a business that gives you great income, freedom, and time to work when you want to? Create value for the product or services that you provide. Business that you can own and run from anywhere in the world. A business that's going to give you income even when you're not working. How do you make a business like that work? So now let's get into the framework of the workshop. And in this video, we're going to cover you and your market. So to avoid one common mistake that wastes your time, resource and energy is SOS, Shiny Object Syndrome. It's a blessing to live in times where everything is at your fingertips. But those are the very things that are taking you away from your goals, your mission. How many of us start our day looking first thing at your smartphones, emails? Well, if you're in a job and you have to do it, then yes. But if you're not, then you're attending to other people's agenda, not yours. So the question arises, which are the most distracting things that you can avoid so that you can become productive? So what's involved in you as an entrepreneur or as a business owner? It's the inner game versus the outer game. And it's mostly the inner game. 80% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. We become hardwired for instant gratification, instant success. But business is not like that. We are not hardwired to think long term. So if you are in business for instant gratification without any hard work, then this program is not for you. Today, Harvard School teaches failure. When you are ready to accept failure, then surely success will come. Beliefs are a part of the inner game. So you've got to stop these 4 beliefs. First, I'm not good enough to get paid what I'm worth. Second, I don't have time to figure this out. Third, I don't have money to invest in myself or my business. Fourth, I'm not smart enough to figure this out. That's why the inner game is more important to get you started. The inner game involves mindset for success, and we are going to consider 5. The first is bootstrapping is better. Yes, it is better to hold out the business with your own time, money, energy, instead of borrowing a bunch of money for an untested product. A lot of disappointments can come, or a lot of problems on leveraged money. So get out and do it yourself. Second, make it work small, then go big. When we start, we think we are doing everything right and throw everything at it, sometimes all the money and resources that we have. We want the best of the laptop, the website, and all the best things that money can buy. But you may probably not be needing all this right in the beginning. So you have to refine your strategies and tactics, and you have to work with what you have, make some sales, and then go for it. So the third mindset is that you get paid in proportion to the value that you create for other people. It's not for the work that you do, but it's for the value you create. Business is all about relationship and trust, and you build your business on value. The fourth mindset is you're cracking the code, not just money. We want rewards instantly, but this is not what happens in business. 80% of what you try may not work. Yes, this sounds negative, but it's true, and actually not negative in the long term. You keep applying your mind, your effort, your intelligence, your expertise, your imagination, and keep growing yourself. And then in the long term, if you persist, you will have winning insights, winning formulas, winning strategies, and you can mix it all in new ways to have success. You will crack the code for the products, services, and the markets that you want to serve. So the fifth mindset is business success comes when I'm doing all things right all at once. Take, for example, your car. You need fuel, you need air in your tires, and of course, I need not mention the engine component. All parts need to be working so that the car moves ahead. It gathers momentums and takes speed and takes you to your destination. The same is with your business. And finally, it's your story. Every brand has a story to tell. When you craft your story, you're building a brand. There is a process to it. People need to connect with you and connect with what your product and service can do for them. When you show who you are, people connect. They can relate to your success, your failures, and if you can do it, then they can do it. They can see your results, your lifestyle, your freedom, the money that you have, and then they can relate to it. So now let's move to the second step of how to build a predictable and profitable business. Your market. You may have a great product or service you provide, a great course or coaching, but does your market know you, your product or your services? Let's avoid 3 common mistakes. The first, selecting your niche. Niche is not something that you choose. They are not something you want it to be. It's what customers want. It's about results and outcomes. Niches are needs. Niches are discovered and developed. You need to talk to your prospects about them. You need to find out how big is your universe and where you are today and how you have placed yourself. Who are your biggest competitors? To find out about your universe, you can do research about your competitors and about the pricing, about the reviews from customers. How is the competition marketing or reaching out to customers? Take a look at the top 10 results in the organic section of the search engine results page. The 10 websites that appear on page 1, those results are your biggest organic search competitors. Write down the names of their websites. Next, look at the sponsored ads that appear above to the right of the organic search results. These are advertisements that people are paying to appear when somebody is searching for that particular keyword that the customer typed in to find that product or service. What kind of offers they are making to customers? How is their product priced? Is the customer giving any reviews? Here are the 10 best niches. 1. Fitness and weight loss. 2nd, health and nutrition. 3rd, relationship. 4th, self-improvement. 5th, personal finance. 6th, beauty treatments. 7, to make money online. 8. Coaching and training. 9. Education. And 10. Wellness. Well, these are not in order of the niches you want it to be. There are endless possibilities. We live in a time when we could sell something that has value for our market. All we need to understand if there is a market for our product or our service. The second mistake, you create it for yourself and not for the market. Sometimes we love our product so much, we don't see whether the market needs it. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Is my customer experiencing pain and urgent, irrational passion? Is my prospective customer looking actively for a solution to their problem or desire? Does my customer have none or few options to solve their problems or desires? You need to know your customer well. It is imperative that you know your customer as a person, as a human, whether you are selling a product or a service, because it's a human who is buying your product or service. Some key questions about your target market and where they are currently hanging out and buying. What is their age? What are their likes and dislikes? Where do they live? Do they have children? What is their income? The more you know your customer, you will be able to connect, engage, and then sell. The third mistake is, does your market know you? Sales are going to be easy if you have credibility, if you have positioned yourself. So how to be the superstar that people come to you? Ask yourself, how can people know me? How can I let people know I exist and I can help them? We've already talked about the story part. If you craft your story well and present it, your market would know you and will connect to you. We know that a specialist doctor will charge much more than a general practitioner. How have you positioned and branded your product or service that customers will happily pay more? Hope you've received good content in this video. See you soon in the second video, Your Marketing, which will explain how you can reach efficiently without much effort and let your market know your business, be it a product or a service.